to the 11th episode, or 11th part of the Division.
Warning, we're exiting the safe area.
Let's see what we got. Anything? Nope. Get an encounter. Get a stronghold to take out, so I guess we'll do that first.
Thanks. I'm gonna be paying this forward.
Food. Let's see here. Inventory. Gloves. My firepower goes down a little. Now I can double them.
Hi there. I'm telling you, I know a safe place to keep you up. What are you doing out there?
I wonder if they're literally getting food since the entire city's blocked off. I mean, I don't think they would be receiving outside food. I mean, maybe they are, but I don't think so. I don't think they would be. Because I'm pretty sure there's only limited amounts of food that you can find in the city
You're an inspiration.
that hasn't spoiled. Hopefully we can continue not to have any technical difficulties, which is nice. Yeah, it's messed up. Doesn't look right.
It's tough, girl.
I'm slowly working on getting all the achievements for the Division 2. I think I got 12 achievements left. I think. Or it might be 10. I decided I'm gonna go back in my backlog and get
Calling all units, we've got a hostile
100%.
stronghold up on West 29th. Please investigate.
No, nothing. Why don't you heads up, you guys?
100% all my games, or try to get all the achievements to them.
You won't last.
The only ones that are going to be hard to do are the multiplayer ones. There we go. That was simple.
Thanks. Without you, I don't think we could have taken him out.
There was only 4 of them. I don't know how you could not take them out. See, I know I saw a counter. So we got 2 encounters, mercy drop, and Normstone disruption. There's safe house here. I think this would be the closest. Yeah, wait, hold on. I'm gonna do this encounter first. By doing these, it'll show me all the collectibles.
It's all about.
as long as you bought the dog patrols.
Control, this is dispatch. I got a Rikers arms deal happening at a parking lot under the High Line near Dyer. Need you to secure that ordnance.
I can't jump over this.
GTF reinforcements requested. Warning, incoming hostiles. Warning, hostile forces approaching. Warning, improvised explosive device detected.
You won't last.
My bombs are still chasing him. When it randomly kicks you from this game. It's so irritating. It's super irritating. Because it just does it randomly. There's no warning that's gonna do it. Like, I don't even understand, because this is the only one that I get kicked from. I can play the Division 2 for hours and not get kicked at all, but this game, I'll randomly just get kicked constantly. Directive 51 is a presidential directive with the goal of ensuring continuity of government in an extreme crisis situation. Sailing here. Different contamination levels.
We got JTF on the way to bring those weapons back to the safe house.
Good. This arms deal disruption. Can always need more weapons at the safe house.
We need you. Remember that, outfit. Not seeing any people.
Cleaner trucks. Yeah. But also some things don't load in properly. Sucks.
This ought to be easy. Want to die? They don't give a damn about us. This ain't even a challenge. Want to die? Oh, I got it. Come on, line! What's the point? It doesn't seem to matter where we go. I see you, motherfucker.
They're still chasing me.
Radio communication intercepted.
We can't trust these guys. I don't give a shit what you think. This deal is good for everyone. Just shut it. We'll meet you on West 38th.
Hey, just taking care of business.
JTF reinforcements requested. Warning, incoming hostiles. Warning, hostile forces approaching.
We got your back.
Alert, explosive device detected. Warning, hostile forces approaching.
We got your back. Don't hold
Warning, improvised explosive device detected. Agent has joined your team.
Okay.
Warning, hostile forces approaching.
Gonna get it.
Warning, explosive device detected.
Oh, apparently, that hurt my ears. Apparently, I have an agent join my team. I was not expecting that.
Appreciate the assist, Agent. We've got it from here.
Alert, an agent is now leaving your team.
Okay, that was super weird.
I can't wait to put my feet up and take a break. This patrol has been brutal.
You said it.
Super weird. Right now, I'm gonna have these incursions.
Man, I
to, but sometimes he does not. Okay. DLC right now. I don't have the DLC for this game. I plan on buying it just to check it out.
Get it! Get the hell out of here!
Let's grab this phone.
You still have it? You haven't found it?
Yeah, it's right where you left it.
Good. Ammunition?
Still in the box.
Okay. Then load it up and put it in your pocket. You want to be able to draw fast.
Dad, I'm not gonna shoot anyone.
I know, honey. But just in case, just please do what I say and get over here. Okay?
Take out the leader. What are we talking about? Continuing on. There's an agent playing here. Agent trace detected. Jerome Norton.
Let's try it.
Let's be close. I'll just grab it real quick. Which way? Analyzing down. Locating agent. Oh, this way.
Ese es el papá de alguien.
She's saying there's a dead body. There. Okay. Under intel item. Norton Jerome, age 28, place of birth, Staten Island, New York. Former job plumber. Place of residence, Staten Island, New York. Blood type B+, religion Catholic. Psychological profile. Father was a first responder, he died on 9/11. Enlisted in USMC 3 years later at a sniper school and was awarded Silver Star for his service in Iran. Was wounded in line of duty twice but returned to the field quickly. Had transitioned in civilian life to arrest for drunk and disorderly after returning to the States. Got his break when a family member got him into a plumber's union apprenticeship. Has been working on city projects ever since. Gave up alcohol when he started the job. Clearly, this is the camaraderie of military service. Claims not to miss the action, but this seems dubious. Has a strong sense of right and wrong with little room for moral complexity. Believes in honor and duty, but may struggle with situational flexibility.
You just saved my life.
You are welcome.
Dispatch to division agents. We're expecting a mercy drop at the playground on West 43rd. Could use your help with this one.
This is Sparrow 3, over. Stop shortly.
My trigger finger's getting tired. Gotta get through this.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
We've got more hostiles!
Don't let him get away. Jesus! No survivors. Get those bastards.
My trigger finger's getting tired.
Wanted here. This ain't a fair fight.
It's definitely not terrifying.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Here when the shit hit the fan.
Where? My radar says it's clear.
Wouldn't mind having you with us in every firefight.
Cut him off! Can't shoot for shit! He's after me!
Sparrow 3 here. We're at your position and good to go.
Go.
You showed up just in time. Thanks for all your help.
You're welcome. Quick. 3.
That was close.
Yeah.
Good work, man.
Over here, arms deal disruption.
Come on. We can take these guys.
Get those bastards! They're killing us! It's a clear shot! Hey, just taking care of business.
Yeah, I definitely like the new shotgun. It's a lot better. The one thing we have not seen is an actual hospital in this thing. We've seen field hospitals, but not an actual real hospital. Yeah, I would think there'd be quarantine zones, like high quarantine zones.
Calling all division agents in range. I'm getting reports of an arms deal near the tracks on West 45th in Clinton. Requesting assistance.
I love having a gun
That's
again.
it. All in working condition. It's over with. Talk about done here.
JTF reinforcements requested. Warning. Incoming hostiles. Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Yeah, I see him.
Warning. Improvised explosive device detected.
Got him.
It's over right now!
Hostile forces approaching. Alert. Explosive device detected.
Thanks for keeping your cool, Agent. We can take it from here.
Do this by the numbers. We need to protect this block from these scavengers.
Is this what I think it is?
Do something. I'm gonna grab these while we're here. DC.
Disturbing news out of the Disease Control Department, which released a new report today on the so-called green poison. With me in the studio, I have Dr. Eliza Franklin of the DCD. Doctor, what exactly does this mean?
Well, the current infection rate is a lot more aggressive than we expected, and the incubation time a lot shorter. So all we've got is guesses.
How many people getting sick are we talking here?
Given current trends, we could be seeing a threefold increase by the end of the week.
That much?
The good thing is that we have plenty of samples and a global team collaborating on a potential vaccine. But we're racing the clock.
Racing clock. That's why I couldn't get that one yet. Alright. Looks like we've taken care of everything, so now we're just gonna go around and get these collectibles. Jeez, this gas station was destroyed. Holy hell. Cleaners. Rikers.
Just go away. Not paying the tax.
task force quarantined several buildings during the early stage of the pandemic. This image shows healthy civilians being escorted out of their homes as the building is locked down. And we can grab this echo next.
Readings indicate an echo nearby.
Readings indicate a hanging.
Funny how people act when the rules break down. Predators, protectors, they start looking an awful lot alike. Hard to tell them apart, don't you think?
Mickey McCarkin turns desk KIA. National Guard Sergeant details body awaiting investigation. SHD identification. Vanguard. Status unknown division agents. File redacted. Shell casings, standard division ammunition. See strikers body weight investigation.
Couldn't have done it without you.
Another month and there won't be nothing left.
I wonder how many enemies. Another CERA facility. What am I stuck on? What the heck? Okay. Fabrications.
You gotta give it to Pharaoh. When he says he wants something done, he gets it done. What I like is that he's out here doing it with us. I had this shop boss once. He never left the frickin' office. Pharaoh, he's out on the streets. Yeah, and he gets his hands dirty. Never asks a guy to do what he won't do himself. Ain't that the truth? He got himself a little bit of a temper, though. You gotta watch that. He gets pissed real easy if you question the mission. Yeah, I guess you could say he's kind of a hothead. You get it? See what I did there? Screw you. I thought it was funny.
That's mine! Screw you! Now what are you gonna do? Just hand it over.
here. Okay. Ah. Okay.
Hi.
It's kind of weird that there's an echo somewhere around here. I guess it's on top of the building? The end is here. Is this the end of the world party?
What?
I said, what if someone here is sick?
Then we all die!
I'm just really happy we found each other. Hello, New York!
Nikon Unwriter Hobby Interior Decorator. White deceased. Operated a car wash, chemistry teacher, Jonathan Pittman, unknown, employed criminal. Oh yeah, I remember. It's an Easter egg. Aaron Hill, unknown, history of drug abuse, realtor. Saw him, unknown, sold vacuum cleaner, salesperson. Hobby Explorer. Zachary Mullins disease, student suicide. Being Morgan infected with dual awaiting treatment. So there was somebody infected. That's everyone.
Signal.
We definitely do end of the world parties during the pandemic.
They're gonna try to rush us!
Take them out one at a time. That's how it's done. Yeah, some nice shooting there. I mean, never to fight you. Yeah, some nice shooting there. Turn that down without you.
Moving on. Maybe you're just collecting collectibles.
He's dead.
Hospital beds.
So we've got 120 beds and an additional 25 now in the East Wing.
All in use?
Yes, ma'am, with a wait list. And that's just the start of our problems. We've got staff shortages as well. We can barely take care of the main building.
I know. It's the same story all over.
Yeah, Sarah's got their hands full. But we're barely functioning over here, and I'm afraid of the infection spreading to the other patients.
Is there anything you can do to, I don't know, speed things up a bit?
I'm sorry, sir. We're doing what we can.
Holy shit!
Oh, my music's going weird. It's like playing the haunted music.
Good luck out there.
Yeah.
Echo available for playback nearby.
Use the conspiracy.
I'm gonna ask you this one last time. What are they
Just looting, for God's sakes. Nothing too serious. Hey! Hey, what are you... What the... Ah! Get down! Get down! Get down! Oh, shit!
Steve Henderson turns status as a non-occupation police officer enrolled in the JTF. Jason Murphy, a known LMB soldier, badge file registrator through LMB employment database. Badge file registrator through LMB. Matthew Turner, LMB soldier, unknown. Deceased, arrested for illegal possession. Deceased, arrested for vandalism. Joe Lee, deceased, arrested for illegal entry. Andrew Miller, deceased, arrested for theft. Turn says deceased, arrested for vandalism. Dennis Sanders. A grenade. Wow. They didn't stand a chance. That's messed up. This phone. There's so many missing posters.
Active echo beacon detected.
Good luck out there.
Alright. Moving on. Listen, stay down. Take it. New material.
Hey, it's me. Don't be dead yet. I've been working on a couple of green poison bits for the open mic night. I want to run them by you. So I say, I was brought up Catholic. I'm really bad at it, but you don't change teams in the middle of a game, you know? But now it's like, things are starting to get a little scary, right? And I'm thinking maybe I ought to give this God guy a chance. Not committing to anything, just, you know, like when your mom pesters you for the 12th time about setting you up with a hot dermatologist who just moved into her building. I mean, how bad could it be, right? I don't know. Is that funny? Call me when you get this. Don't be dead yet.
God. Don't be dead yet.
Die off at least a dozen people.
It's a box full of bees. How the hell should I know? Ugh, Jesus, there's bees on me.
Good, good. They're still active. The honeybees work all winter if they have food. Do they look well?
They look like bees. The city is going to hell, Dad. Why am I doing this?
I do it myself, but they've shut down the buses. Hey, look, honey, the winter won't last forever and we have to be ready for spring. You look after the hives and soon we'll have honey again. It'll be fun.
Honey. Keep it moving. So many collectibles.
Damn, it's cold in this city.
Then after I get done with this section, I only gotta focus on the other half of the map. Speaking Chinese. Here. Bored.
I don't want to be here anymore. It's boring.
I know, Bunny, but I can't have you here in the hospital.
And Jane says I can't watch TV either. Says it's only bad news on there.
She's right. But don't you have some DVDs you could look at? I packed some for you.
No, I've already watched them.
All right, Bunny. Well, put one on again, and I'll be back by the time it ends, okay?
Must be above me. Jeez, that's one small bit. What the heck? I don't even think a fully grown person would be able to sleep on that. Oh my god, that is the only bed in this apartment. Sanctuary room. Oh, it's April Killer.
After the last couple of days, I didn't expect anything good to happen, but it did. Miko was there. She recognized me, and she let me in. They live on the 3rd floor and still have electricity. I'm writing now by the light of an actual electrical bulb. Amazing how quickly that starts to seem unusual. Miko's partner, Drew, is a nurse. He's got some incredible stories about the first days of the bug. Neither of them can believe he's still alive. Every so often, while he's telling his stories, Miko will just reach out and touch him, like she wanted to make sure he was really there. I wish I could reach out and touch Bill.
Warren Merchant. Details open on page 35. Unknown, Miko Hirasaki's a reporter. Drew Christensen is a nurse. Miko's backpack, food, water, clothes. Drew's backpack, medicine, food, water. That. Anything else? Nope. Someone popped off the stairs. We got a drone. See, I like collectibles feels like this in games because it lets you tells you the background story and stuff. How did that not? Now, how do I get up there? Stairs. Up the stairs. What am I hearing? Oh, okay. Construction. Need a combat condition. Down. Crouched room. Dark Zone was an ambitious project and desperate attempt to compartmentalize and secure the city. This image shows the first wall coming up between two buildings. Torsion. It's just weapon mod. Alright. Done recording. Keep them coming. I'm just gonna go this way. Should be able to cut through here. This phone recording.
Yo, this is Chris. Leave a message. Hey, asshole, where the hell are you? You were supposed to pick me up at the airport 3 hours ago. Thanks for that. I had to fight my way through a freaking mob to get on some shitty bus. What's up with that? You don't do cabs anymore? Anyway, alright, I should be at your place in half an hour. You better be awake by then. Alright, later.
It's always funny how you hear these people complaining.
This city's my bitch now.
Like y'all know that the pandemic was going on. Oh, that's sick.
Alright, guys, new set of assignments for you today. Martinez.
Yes, sir.
Take you guys over to the Hudson Yards and bring one of the tankers. Kaczynski found a shanty down there that might require some crowd control. Make sure they don't run. Rogan.
Yeah?
There's a residential building uptown for you in Hell's Kitchen. It's pretty big, so make sure to cover the exit so no one gets out. There's a truck ready for you as well, but don't go crazy. I don't want to hear you burn the whole block down or nothing, okay?
You got it.
The rest of you, stick to your patrol routes. You never know what might be creeping back, even if you cleared it out yesterday. Now, let's go to work.
do you have for me?
Car crash on Madison. Huge pileup. Got some nice close-ups of the bodies, too.
That's it?
Well, yeah, it's good stuff. Blood and guts all over the pavement.
You're wasting your time. We got hospitals, riots, sick kids. Get me some of that and you'll make the news.
All right, we'll see what I can do.
To get the signal back up, we'll have to
What the hell?
What is that? It's gonna be crazy. I don't know, it would take this long just to find collectibles. But at least once I get them done, at least everyone I collect is one less to go through. Surprisingly, this game has more collectibles than The Division 2. They like cut down like half the number of collectibles you can obtain in that game.
I remember this corner and I wait to have a smoke. Do what you need, take the shot. What's taking so long?
Why the heck is there so many people around this one building? What the heck, man? I was not expecting there to be that many.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
There's 6 of them.
Warning, now leaving the safe area.
Look at you, trying to be so brave. Fucking God.
Page 13. Let's see here. Survival guide. Haven't read one of these in a while. April 6th and Black Pin. That's why I'll tell the police something happened here. It wasn't a robbery, it was more like a military operation. Bill, what were you working on? Why did someone think it was worth killing her? Do you to prepare for radioactive contamination that will already have happened by the time you get the first warning? Yeah, it involves a lot of duct tape. What do you do to prepare for a slow motion permanent catastrophe that won't look like a catastrophe until it's too late for you to do anything but grapple with the new status quo? The duct tape. Oh, miracle. Seriously, it can do anything. These are the kinds of questions the book answers. No civilization survives forever, but imagining the end of a civilization is typically the province of a disaster involves religiousness. That's a mistake. Now the world's vanished cultures knew their end was coming until it was already well underway. We can make different choices. We can be attuned to signs of collapse before it's too late to save ourselves. Because this book is about short-term preparedness and disaster survival. It will not contain certain things. You won't find contact information for CERA, New York City, government departments, your phone company, your gas utility, your insurance agent, or a place where you can buy good boots. And the kind of collapse this book prepares you for: a virus, a dirty bomb, whatever it may be. These supposedly steadfast resources and agencies would no longer even exist. There is that question again. What would you do if you knew no one was coming to help you? Read on and find out. April's text in orange pen. Pointing to read on and find out. I'm doing it. April's text in red pen. 12:26 JTF pushed out of Hudson Yards down to Chelsea. Rikers getting sunburned military helmets going after them. Rikers completely in command of everything up near Hudson Yards, speeding. Spreading up into Hell's Kitchen. The dark zone's completely walled off now, concrete and barbed wire. From what I hear, it's like the end of the world in there. I haven't been north of 50 in a couple weeks since I had to sneak out of the red cross truck. The only thing that would get me to do it is if I found merch. It'd just be my luck if he signed out in Harlem. It was fixed in pencil, not Harlem, DZ. Is it worth it? Maybe I should just forget the whole thing. T plus 31. I'm still alive, starting to figure out how this brave new dumpster fire all works, but I still don't know what happened to Bill Merch does. That settles it. Looking back, not so funny, not when you've seen people murdered by duct tape, and then realize you've gotten so cold that you look at the bodies and wonder how anyone could waste duct tape that way when there are so many other ways to kill someone. What is happening to us? Jesus. And that is dark. Survival footage. Continuing on. We can get progress in this game.
You're in our city now. For you.
And it's boring watching collectibles and stuff.
Planning on having a sweet old time.
I thought I could cut through there. Babe. 12-5, I can't stop thinking about Bill. That's natural, right? Even when people are dying by the thousands, he was mine. He was my only family and the only person who really knew me in the whole world when he's gone. Someone murdered him. If it was just a street crime, I could understand that, but a squad of hitmen came after his lab. They killed him in the street while other people were trying to rescue him. Who are they? Why are they leaving me alone? They gave me some kind of explanation. Who was the other man in the car? He wasn't one of the ones with guns. He looked terrified, and when he saw me, am I making this up? I think he recognized me. No, I'm not making it up. He looked right at me. You can tell when someone recognizes you. Who is he? One of Bill's colleagues at the lab? His boss? Who? April's texting ribbon. He wasn't one of the ones with guns. Yes, the doctor. Interconnectedness. Mega cities rely on all their systems functioning simultaneously. This interconnectedness, along with the lack of redundancy, in most critical networks like this, makes the entire matrix system supporting the city extremely vulnerable. If there is no power, subways don't run, tunnels flood, cell phones don't work, food spoils, hospitals operate with 19th century technology. This isn't true not just in New York, but more generally of civilization as we know it. We are all completely dependent on the flow of electrons through the many thousands of miles in transmission wires. And that flow is in turn dependent on a number of other systems. April's text and blue pen. Some goods still getting in, but I don't know how. Constant fighting between small groups along rivers to control smuggling routes. Have a dependency on outside supplies. There are no farms around having to seize grocery stores. Have on average only 3 days worth of goods. Hospitals maintain low inventories of life-saving blood and oxygen. Balanced water supply comes from reservoirs located dozens of miles away and treated at dozens of stations along the way to your faucet. New York City's electricity needs to exceed the generating capacity of local power plants, which are powered primarily by natural gas and would go dark as soon as those supplies failed or were cut off. Owing to low inventories of life-saving blood and oxygen, gone. Mobile and variable populations. During the day, Manhattan's population approaches 3.1 million, nearly doubles resident population of 1.6 million. These extra 1.5 million people will have no place to go if transportation networks are disabled, and they will quickly overwhelm systems designed for only the residential population. In a smaller town, everyone lives close to where they work. There isn't much. Simpler solution. Like she ran up the stairs. The entire parking garage. Oh, she went this way. Name Jenkins, University of Illinois, 32, lives Stuttgart, Germany. Former job, UN interpreter, place of residence, checks nights, New York, blood type O negative, religion, Lutheran. Psychological profile. Father was a serviceman stationed in Germany. Mother was German national, born on base, classic military brat. Father moved the family frequently, picked up the local language anywhere they went, spoke it fluently. By the time she graduated high school, did undergrad at Bernard, joined an international consulting firm right out of college, whistle blew shading dealings her employer advised on, and went to the UN to serve as a translator. Deeply introverted, prefers solo hobbies such as rock climbing and martial arts, was married once, been divorced for 6 years, does not give her trust easily, and is unsentimental about coworkers, avoids conflict whenever possible, will defend herself if pushed, careful and methodical, prefers to observe, then problem solve. wonder if it's up here.
Shit, this town is our playground.
See this guy? Get this fool.
You think you can just get away with not paying the tax?
Stay away.
Oh my god.
Hey, you reached the back yet?
Yeah, door's busted. I'm going in.
All right, let me see what's going on up front. You know, we should get some of those walkie-talkies instead. Cell phones are bound to go offline.
Hey, I hear some people back here.
You sure?
Yeah, come on. Grab your gun. Let's do this.
Let's get right in a second.
Get off our turf! Rikers don't show no mercy.
Yeah, I can tell.
Hey, perfect shot.
Pretty irritating too.
I got nothing you want.
Easy, maniacs again.
Yeah, too.
Echo available for playback nearby.
When I was in Rikers, one of the girls got a hold of this pen. Stuck it right in the back of my head. So I took that pen and gave it right back to her. And wouldn't you know, it went straight through her eye, sliced open her cheek, ink all over the insides of her mouth. But that wasn't enough. So I cut the bitch's throat. And after I finished stabbing her, well, that was that. I don't do second chances.
No! 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 No!
Jesus. Unknown, unemployed, leader of the Rikers. Greg Gonzalez, deceased, gang leader. Double-crossed Laurie Barrett, gas can, 95 octane gas firearm pistol. MP45. Is there everything? I think so. Assault rifle FNS Scar L, stolen from JT Farm. Alright. Grab this phone recording. This shows you how brutal it
Been much of a
was.
challenge.
Much of a contest now, is it?
Shows you how brutal New York. It's definitely like a city now. Where's he gone the hell?
Hey, you hear something funny?
Finally, yes, hello! I took out a travel insurance policy with you on November 20th for my stay in New York. Now, I'm sure you've seen the news. All the flights out of New York are canceled and I'm stuck here, but now my hotel is telling me you've stopped paying for my stay.
Yes, ma'am. Unfortunately, our travel disruption policy does not cover flight restrictions due to public health concerns. We are not liable for any expenses incurred.
Oh, hell no, you are not pulling that shit on me. Get your manager on the line. I'll hold.
Jeez. I would be mad too. Not pulling that with me. Crash room. The phone recordings is what takes the longest to find.
Let's do this!
Seems too good.
Pleasure to kill you.
Now I just gotta find a way up there. JTF shipped in large quantities of supplies and materials in the early stages of the pandemic. The industry shipping containers, construction materials, and vehicles, many of which were used to build the walls for the Dark Zone. Of course they were.
Yo, a little help here. Get this over with! It's over right now! Don't hold back! Thank you. This is so great.
It's all about risk and reward.
Gotta go into the subway.
That's what I'm talking about.
There's most of the subways were turned into hospitals, makeshift hospitals.
Tom, what are we looking at? Since the smallpox announcement, NASDAQ's down 300 and dropping like a rock. Smart money's expecting the NYSE to bottom out. Look, either way, we sell short. Jesus. You'd think it's the end of the world. A few people die and everyone with a cough thinks they've got the plague. That's what I'm counting on.
It's the end of the world.
Man, I can't wait to put my feet.
I think we got company.
This section. You can get progress. And it's gotten all the collectibles on the left side of the map. I think there's like 15 or 20 collectibles in each section. Something like that.
Well, no one else is gonna use it.
Come on, what you got in here?
Here, there, here. Okay. Drum. Explosion. Declares they use napalm charges to wreak havoc throughout the city. This shows an attack in Hell's Kitchen, where a gas station furthered the destruction. Where a gas station furthered the... I will tell you that in the Division 2, the jumping mechanics, like the climbing mechanics and stuff, feel a lot more smoother than Division 1.
I walk away now, he dies. That's not what we're about. We have a responsibility.
You've been ventilating him for 3 hours. How much longer do you think you can hold that thing up? Look, even if they get the power turned back on, the facility's a mess. It's been days since our last resupply. Nobody's coming to save this one shitty little clinic. It's over. You have to let him go.
What's happening to us?
Just tries to convince the doctor to abandon his patients in order to escape before Rikers descend on the clinic. Joshua is deceased, died from gunshot wounds. Electrician Charles Torres, active duty doctor CERA volunteered. What is this? John Lewis deceased, active duty. Fuck you, dude.
I walk away now, he dies.
Die from pneumonia.
That's not what we're about. We have a responsibility.
You've been ventilating him for 3 hours. How much longer do you think you can hold that thing up? Look, even if they get the power turned back on, the facility's a mess. It's been days since our last resupply.
Wayne Clark,
Nobody's coming to save this
gunshot
one
wound.
shitty little clinic.
Jeez.
It's over. You have to let him go.
Across the street.
That's what I'm talking about.
Out of ham? How can I be out of ham for Christmas? No ham, no turkey, no meat. At least unspoiled. The woman said they'd have a delivery in 2 weeks. We could do a nut roast, I guess. Well, that doesn't sound very Christmassy. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Or at least an oven broiler. What's more Christmassy than that? Hey, what about hot dogs? We have some of those. We could cut them up into chunks, wrap them in biscuit dough from a tube, and call them pigs in a blanket. Hot dog chunks for Christmas dinner? Just like Santa intended. Come on, we can sell this. You know the kids will love it. Okay. Hot dog chunks it is. I'm dreaming of a chunky Christmas.
That's funny. That's in the report. Slowly but surely, we will get this game done. So we got a lot more upgrades. It's probably gonna be around 20, 30 soon.
Maybe I got some, maybe I don't.
Sounds like we have an old timer on the line. Joseph Farrell. Hey, Joe, what's your take on the Dollar flu?
I think this really shows how vulnerable this country is. I mean, how stupid you have to be not to go to the hospital when you're sick as a dog. We got people going to work, to the supermarket, even to the goddamn movies, infecting thousands of other people out of pure ignorance. I'm telling you, this is gonna blow up big time. Just because most people are too damn stupid to realize what's going on. There's no one with the balls, not the government, not nobody, and the brains to do what's gotta be done to keep this from spreading.
Sorry to cut you off there, Joe. Thanks as always for your thoughts.
Readings indicate an echo nearby.
Draconian measures. Analyzing. Reconstruction complete.
Hey! We've got too many people as it is!
Enough! This is God's house, not yours. Please, everyone, come in. If God wills it, we'll find a way. We're all in this together.
Jeez. Kevin Diaz. Infected account undergoing treatment at Camp Hudson. Evan Thomas, unknown realtor, last seen at Lincoln Tunnel checkpoint. Merritt Davis, wanted criminal, unknown carpenter. Father Michael Green, unknown minister, in a community shelter. Edward Allen, deceased. James Harrington, deceased, became one criminal. Bartender killed in JTF encounter. Jeez. Okay. Film record. So they let an infected person. I guess got most people killed.
Nothing but useless crap.
Third Precinct, Detective Mercer speaking. I hear you're looking for me, Detective. Start the trace. Why are you calling me? Because I like to watch you run in circles. We're gonna catch you, pal. You'd better believe it. Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. You trace that?
Yeah. Phone's registered to some 15-year-old kid in Hackensack. Just another wannabe trying to get famous on someone else's kills. It gets old, man.
Gets old. Oh yeah. Are you sure? That was her. This is definitely her on the phone. I didn't even know.
You look like you could use a drink.
Now entering a safe area. Warning. You are exiting the safe area.
Yeah. I know I'm exiting it. I'm going to grab this phone.
Yeah, he sneezed into my mouth. What? And you know what's weird? It wasn't even my worst date this week. Okay, now you have to come to Brew Place on Saturday. It's in Brooklyn. You learn to make your own craft beer. We're all going. Craft beer in Brooklyn, hipsters? Is this 2012? Now that is into you, big time. I'm putting you on the list.
Survival guide. And let's go find as well. April 6th in Blackpink. I bought this book of laundry on the subway. Already it doesn't seem so funny anymore. I got off at Broadway Lafayette around 10 a.m. and walked down toward the lab. It's in a little building that you wouldn't think held a biotech lab. There isn't even a sign for SBGX on the door. As I got close to the building, 2 cars screeched up in front. Bill and 2 other people came running out of the building. I was so shocked to see him in that situation that at first I didn't even call out to him. The man coming out of the cars had guns. There were more men coming out of the building, also with guns. There was a firefight. I ducked behind a food truck but kept watching because Bill was right there. Guidebook, Extinction Level Event. Exactly what it says. We won't be dealing with these in this book because if one happens, you won't be around to read about it. We're most concerned with what CERA would call a catastrophe, an event that is widespread, persistent, and complex effects. Some European countries use the term hyper-complex emergency. Many people are paid to think about this stuff. I'm one of them, and they tend to characterize a catastrophe according to the following list of effects. It was to stand by pin. Who? Okay, but Mr. All community structures are affected, including emergency response facilities, local response compromised or fails due to loss of personnel. And social facilities, aid to the region is not possible because all neighboring areas are affected. Every day is community functions entirely interrupted. Destruction of local and regional infrastructure means national government must take charge if it's still intact and able to do. Yep. So, April 6th in Bully Bin batting 1,000. In other words, help is not coming, not now, maybe not for a long time. You're on your own. What did you know, Merch? I'm going to find out. Okay. Sports sneakers. Okay, must be on the other side. This building. This alleyway.
Say your prayers. Over with.
Yeah.
Damn, these game things are expensive. What's a kid supposed to do with a $400 game box thing anyway?
They need something good in their lives, babe. It's been a tough year.
I know. Listen, how about you and me, we just give each other cards this year? I mean, do we really need more stuff?
Really?
I just want a family, honey. Just get your kids to call me Mom, and I'll be good.
I think you're gonna be Janet for a long while.
You don't think this console will do the trick?
We'll see. Love you, sweet thing.
This means so much to me.
Nice. We're gonna finish up this area and then call it an episode.
You don't have to take their crap anymore.
Say your prayers. Yeah.
Don't belong here.
No, I'm not kidding. I'm sick to death of smelling other people's garbage and I can't even stand on the subway anymore without some urban dance troupe gyrating in my face. And cabs? God, I might as well be driving a car myself. Oh, please, you know you love it here. Honey, you are here and I love you. That's different.
Yeah, that is completely different. I'm surprised cell phones still work. Another CERA facility.
God has a plan for us.
Well, sure, but it's 5 in the morning.
It's later than you think, Gary. Don't you see? The signs are all around.
What are you... You're saying this is a...
God is knocking on your door right now. Are you gonna answer?
What? I mean, Luis, is that you out there? Why is your face covered? Are you sick?
It's a test, David. Open the door.
No! I can't. I mean...
Don't you want to know if you've been chosen?
Oh, jeez. She's nuts. She went nuts. Crazy fanatical. What's happening?
Hey, honey, how's Lisbon?
Wearing thin. Listen, I don't have good news. They've grounded the entire fleet, and it looks like nothing commercial is flying to the USA or Canada.
So you're stuck there?
Lisa, everyone's stuck everywhere. I don't know how long it'll be before I see you again.
But your parents are coming in for Hanukkah this Friday. Are you gonna make it home by then at least?
I don't know, sweetheart. I promise I'll try.
Not quite done here. Well, no one else is gonna use it.
Page 12. I'm gonna read the survival guide. Wrong thing. Okay. It was all over very quickly. The first car drove past me. I could see two men in the back seat. One of them was bloody. The other looked me right in the eyes. They passed me coming out of the building with Bill. I ran the rest of the way to the building. There was Bill dead, lying on the side against a bike rack. There were two wounds in his chest about 6 inches apart. I started screaming his name and looking around for a police officer. The car at the curb was propped with bullet holes, and there was a dead man lying half in and half out of the driver's seat. The man who had come out of the building threw him out into the sidewalk and dragged Bill's body into the car while the other pointed a gun at me. They were wearing black fatigues, that's the word, military-style clothes. The men who showed up in the cars at first, they wore suits. Gabriel's text in red pen underline pointing to the eyes as they passed. He'd been in black pen text, doctor. Okay, take Pompeii for example. The entire city was destroyed and its citizens killed in 79 CE by an eruption of Mount Vesuvius, but if you look fast forward a few hundred years, people had already rebuilt these settlements on top of the volcano, mud and ash. By the time the ruins of Pompeii were rediscovered, an entire new city existed on top of it. Conversely, the Anastasi who lived in the Four Corners of the American Southwest didn't disappear because of an earthquake or war. Their civilization collapsed because of long-term drought and population pressure. The same causes probably contributed to the collapse of the classic Mayan culture. Stories are the same as all the world. Single shocks don't destroy sophisticated cities and cultures. Long-term destruction. That's because the systems against sophisticated cultures work in trade, agriculture, government are robust enough to. And we'll see. It's one of the single events, but long-term events place pressure on all those systems because the systems are interconnected and independent. That collective pressure eventually causes them to fail. Also, it's pointing to government so much for that person's dead, or that's the rumor. In long-term disasters make it difficult to reach affected areas. The hurricane comes and goes in a few days, and to find the area a bomb goes off and devastates a circumscribed location. Then the event is over and those outside can help, but nobody can help Chernobyl or Fukushima or Miss Verde or Easter Island. Another problem with these kinds of crash events is that by the time you know it's a disaster, it's already happened. There's no way to prepare for something when the resources you would use to prepare are already destroyed or compromised or out of your reach. You have to be ready before the worst happens and ready in a different way. You can board up your windows if you know a hurricane is coming, but what 1610.2 more massive arteries now, or else CERA pulled out yesterday. JTF's fighting armed gangs. There are other army units now. Now L06. April's text pen. Me too now. The doctors can't. Nobody can help. Okay. Nope. I got one film recording left to grab. They say JTF pulled out, but there's still JTF here. So I'm not really sure where. I mean, I know they pulled out Dark Zone, but I'm not really sure what they're talking about. Not in service. Anybody to drive all these buses? I'm gonna collect this collectible, and I'm gonna go back to the base operations and upgrade. And then we're gonna call this an episode. Thanks forever to get to locations in this video.
I owe you. Keep your eyes open out there.
Almost there.
You have to come. What's so great about this place? Oh my god, it's incredible. The whole club is like a hospital, and you sit in wheelchairs and you drink out of IV tubes, and if you want snacks, they bring them to you in bedpans.
With everyone getting that flu? That's like in the worst taste ever.
Jesus, you are seriously no fun since you hooked up with Max.
At least I'm not eating out of bedpans, bitch. Mwah.
Base operations.
Any attempt to break will be dealt with harshly. Guards are protected, kill if needed. Thank you for your cooperation.
Satcoms for recalibration or recharge. Let's get satcoms working.
Okay, I can work with this. You've actually got some skills, you know? Good one, Agent. The SATCOMs will let us receive data from around the world. Finally get the bigger picture.
2 new talents. Police up. Plane shock. Rod division tech crafting nights on the dark zone map. Okay. Accommodation. Just getting all these done. Okay, so I'm missing 1 Times Square. Couple in the Garnet District. Clinton's done. Pennsylvania Plaza's done. Cap Hudson's done. Okay. Chelsea, missing a bunch. Hudson Yards. Now I got a few more. But I'm missing in Times Square. Yards, Garnet District. I missed a 4. You know what? That's gonna drive me nuts. Let me grab that. And then we'll officially call it an episode.
Looking for anything?
It's close by anyway. It's close by. Almost there.
Come on, come on! You aren't touching me!
What? You're not touching me. Okay, I don't know why, but... meters to go.
Look at you, trying to be so brave. Bingo!
Hey, where'd you go? We were all set to raid. My mom's gone insane. She had me check for rashes again. I'll be online as soon as I've had lunch. She's insisting we all eat together and pray and shit.
Sucks to be you. Since the curfew, I've leveled up my alt to 24. My mom doesn't even let me leave my room. It's awesome.
I'll be online soon, I swear.
School ain't gonna be closed forever, man. You're missing it.
Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you all in the next episode of The Vision or whatever else I decide to play. Have a good day, everybody.